The landscape is wide open and almost like a desert. Nowhere else in Europe does the sun shine stronger and longer. The annual insolation is 40% higher than in Germany. Southern Europe will provide a great deal of Europe's energy demand in a few years. Only last year, this was a completely different story. The Spanish solar market was on the verge of collapse. Solar subsidies had become too expensive for the government. Now, today, two German companies, BayWa RE, a subsidiary of BayWa, and Wirsol, are together erecting solar parks and huge solar plants on the roofs of industrial properties. Exciting for both companies are the mentality and culture of the Spaniards.
We have much better weather here, a more casual way of life, and this, of course, influences the work. It's challenging to bring together German know-how and Spanish procedures.
Cadiz, a harbour city in southern Spain, June 2011, and 35 degrees Celsius. The last hours before this big new solar roof system is due to go online. Project leader Mark has instructed Richard from Germany to put this last piece in place, a 35-ton power inverter station. Nothing must go wrong. Everything has to be done quickly. Soon, 2 megawatts of power will be produced here. 60 hours of transporting from Germany lie behind the station, and time is short. Landlord of the rooftops is a company which handles grain. 4 warehouses are covered with solar modules. Soon they will generate electricity and money. Wirsol and BayWa got into touch at the Intersolar 2009, the world's largest exhibition for solar technology in Munich. The Spanish solar boom was already over, but both parties were fully aware of the fact that the Spanish market should not be abandoned. Thrilling projects, mainly solar parks, were to be jointly built. While BayWa acts as a financially strong investor and promoter, Wirsol plans the technology behind the solar parks and is in charge of the implementation. A very straightforward partnership, or even more.
To build the plants quickly and on time, you need personal friendship too. Those two teams are made for each other. They just work together very, very well. Wirsol brings along what we were actually looking for in terms of technical know-how, and what we bring along in business administration, yes, that's synergy.
Espuyolles on the island of Mallorca, a dry and barren landscape, sporadic fincas. The investment cannot be seen, yet. 6 weeks later, the area is hardly recognizable. A small solar park is currently being built here, which, after completion, will be providing 400 households with electricity. The power inverter station is now being aligned by the team. The station must be placed in a stable and horizontal position. It is a scorching hot day. By the way, the substructure made by Schletter comes from Germany. However, the Yingli solar modules are made in China, and the Emerson power inverters are from Germany. That's what one can call international. Mallorca again, near Puerto Cristo. Construction work for Mallorca's largest solar park has started right in the middle of the Mediterranean countryside. The Mallorcan politics scene regards this park as a showcase project. Work in Puerto Cristo is the same as in Germany, only somewhat heavier machines are used to put up the piles, because the Mallorcan ground is stony. Experts call this procedure ramming. In 2010, Spanish solar power subsidies were newly regulated, now featuring reduced, but for 25 years fixed feed-in tariffs. The real rate of return stays the same, due to inflationary adjustments and considerably falling costs of the solar modules. After 6 weeks construction time, the park is delivering 1.6 megawatts peak. The opening in July 2011, sparkling wine and paella. The guests, the Prime Minister of the Balearic Islands, representatives of both companies, and everybody who has helped to erect Mallorca's largest solar park. The stable and grown-up solar market is also celebrated. Puerto Cristo is a positive sign. Construction works were almost faster than in Germany. The planning, the speed of decision-making, and the quality of the technology have impressed the Spanish. A spot landing. Nobody has ever managed to achieve this in Spain.
Our collaboration was excellent. I think the course of projects seen from today and the speed of realization by our two companies speaks for itself and shows everything worked out perfectly. Now, what's next? We have plans. We're going to realize large solar parks in southern Spain. We will continue to cover industrial estates with large-scale plants, 2 megawatts plants, and there's loads more in the project pipeline.